What a sport, everyone. More injury woes for the West Coast Eagles ahead of Saturday's derby, while the focus of the local media has been on Cox and Kerr. 10 News can reveal fellow midfielder Luke Shuey is also in doubt with a hamstring problem. Katie Price has the latest from both teams.
While his teammates trained indoors, Luke Shuey was hoping to sneak in unnoticed with the scans that could determine his derby fate.
That's tight, hammy. Should be right, yeah.
It's not what West Coast needed, with Daniel Kerr already in serious doubt. The coach said earlier in the day his chances hinged on training this afternoon. But for the 20 minutes our cameras were allowed in, he wasn't there and neither was Dean Cox.
It's one of those things we assume they're in until they're ruled out.
Scans showed some bleeding in his hamstring, which the club hoped was only a cork. But it drew a wry smile from the coach when grilled about the way Kerr appeared to pull up during the game.
Kerr said he was tight from the very start of the game. He didn't really want to open up and hit any sort of speed. He was a bit concerned about it.
By comparison, the Dockers are relatively healthy.
Thank God, because I want to avoid those 15 questions.
Freo nursing ruckman Jonathan Griffin through the week, but he's been declared a certain starter. Ross Lyon reluctant to bring in Zach Clark as backup against Cox and Natanui. Dockers training today short and sweet. Almost as soon as they'd warmed up, they'd wrapped up. But they aren't taking this match lightly.
We need to be able to earn the right to play finals. You've got to beat some good teams, and that's the challenge that lays in front of us, and we're really keen to test ourselves.
The coach denies there's a point to prove after their 48-point loss in round 9 when his team was branded unwatchable.
Well, it's ancient history, isn't it?
And he believes it'll be a different Dockers this time around.
Lots of personnel changes on both sides. I think we've got 8 different. We learn a lot of lessons and we've improved our football.
The opposition's analysis tightly under wraps.
I think happy with Ross's answer on that. Different.
It's one of the great rivalries, in Australian football. There's showdowns and there's, what do they call it? Q Clash, Tropic Thunder. I don't know what it is up there, but.
Katie Price, 10 News.